all-Asian battle. Pakistan against Korea.
Uganda, Judge 2 from Costa Rica, Judge 3 from Mexico, Judge 4 from Seychelles, Judge 5 from Mongolia.
Of in red. South Korea in blue. Winner faces India's Hitesh in the semi-finals in a couple of days' time. Aggressive intent being shown by the Korean boxer. Noticeable in this category, 70 kgs we saw in the first bout as well. Speed at which these boxers move. Slightly bigger than the 55 kg compatriots that we saw. There's absolutely no loss of mobility. Of course, one of the greatest Indian boxers that we saw in recent years also competed in a similar category, 75 kgs, Vijender Singh. Brings in a lot of speed, allied with plenty of power. For a bit of a cagey beginning of occasions where Joon-Su has not been happy about some of the areas where Ismoilov purportedly attacked him. Again, Ismoilov setting himself up for that left open stance with his right leg leaning forward, leading. Attacking, wants to go fetching for points with that left of his. Came Joon-Su, as a lot of Korean boxers tend to be, quite defensively proficient so far. Definitely has been a lot more active, Ismoilov. One would say no substantial punches landed by either boxer. Joon-Su just beginning to show a little bit more urgency into the last 30 seconds of this opening round. Ismoilov swung hard with his left, and Joon-Su did well to get out of the way of that. Would have been quite a bit of trouble with that haymaker if it had landed. The first round, which was more about trying to suss out the other strategy more than anything else. Ismoilov of Pakistan and Joon-Su from South Korea. Few punches, few decent ones landed. On the whole, this was more about trying to figure out what exactly is going on. Judges, though, have given this particular round to Ismoilov, and that's not too much of a surprise because he was the one who was being a bit more proactive most occasions. Joon-Su will have to be a bit more adventurous in the second round. He doesn't want to lag behind by 2 rounds. Give too much of a numerical advantage for his opponent to try and overcome. Joon-Su was looking to get a few head punches in, but that was from far too close quarters, according to the referee, quickly intervening. Just been a bit haphazard from both boxers. Not quite as fluid and fluent as we saw in the first match of this category between Hitesh and Okazawa. A sign that, again, while there is speed, while there is flexibility, there's also sometimes a little bit of cancelling out of each other's attributes that forces a little bit of negative play to come in at work. It's not negative by choice, it's often by chance. It's happening perhaps because they are sometimes cancelling out the strengths of each other. About midway through, and Joon-Su will have to make a smart move on. At the moment, it's Ismoilov who is benefiting from a lot of these scrappy portions of play. Better from Joon-Su, he's maintaining his distance. It's also enabling him to get a better arc, to get some shots going. But in the bargain, he's also conceding the center of the ring to Ismoilov. Smart work from the Uzbek, capitalizing on that. Pinning his opponent into the corner and then getting a couple of punches in. Yet again, looking for that combination. No official warning yet, but still just a verbal caution to Joon-Su. I mean, very creditable, very smart work from Ismoilov. Has Kim Joon-Su done enough? I suspect not. Get into the last 20 seconds or so. And what this might well mean is that Ismoilov moves into a 2-zip lead in terms of the advantage with the judges. That could prove to be quite critical in the end. The good tactics from Ismoilov, all the while making sure that Joon-Su is the one who keeps chasing this, and then every now and then backs him into a corner, gets those punches in. And Kim Joon-Su has not really had enough responses to be able to come back into this contest. In fact, the numbers suggest that this has been much more decisive. Due to many 8s against Kim Joon-Su and also an official warning. So it's a fairly comfortable lead now for Muhammadazizbek Ismoilov.
Third and final round.
Does Kim Joon-Su have that KO in his locker? Definitely started in right earnest. It was well defended by Ismoilov. Couple of handy blows inside the first 50 seconds landed by Ismoilov. He's not the one who's chasing the score. Remember, it's Kim Joon-Su who has to do something dramatic. And every time he gets pushed onto the back foot as he is now, it just makes it that much more difficult for him to come up with something special from those precarious positions. Ismoilov continuing the good work. Every time Joon-Su gets a few attempts at stringing together some punches going, Ismoilov is able to break that momentum. Very sharp work inside the ring. Into the last 40 seconds, energy is flagging as well. Kim Joon-Su not able to find that quick answer which he really needs. He wants to advance to the semi-finals of the men's 70 kgs. Winner of this set to play, Hitesh Gulia of India, who earlier today, Sevon Okazawa, Japan. Well-decorated Japanese boxer. But Ismoilov has made this quite the masterclass in terms of management, ring craft, and it will probably see him through to a meeting with Hitesh Gulia. Kim Joon-Su tried his best. Tried to come back into this third round as well, but Ismoilov all the way through was very sharp and very shrewd in the way that he ensured that Joon-Su got absolutely no momentum going into his attacking game. And his counter punches were quite effective as well, knocking a little bit of momentum out every time that he got those punches going.
Points by unanimous decision in the red corner, representing Uzbekistan,
Muhammadazizbek Ismoilov
Muhammadazizbek.
is the winner, and quite comfortably as well. Unanimous decision. In fact, all the way through, the story was the same. Kim Joon-Su trying to get some momentum going. Ismoilov defending very well. And then coming up with some great countermeasures of his own. Kept it going. And managed this so brilliantly all the way through. Winning the first two rounds, and also, I would think, comfortable victory in the third round in terms of how he won over the judges. It's Ismail.